Here's a look at Joe Nemechek back in 6th place. Let's go to his pits. Here's Glenn.
Well, Mike, we've been seeing that smoke coming from Joe's car. Vic, we see some smoke in the corners. What's going on?
Well, Joe's had the cars way back from a lap down there when we had that incident. I think he's rubbed a few fenders with some guys. I think the tire's rubbing a fender a little bit. He said it doesn't seem like it's hurting anything.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. Thanks.
Thanks, Glenn. 84 laps to go here at Martinsville. Then the series moves on. Rockingham, North Carolina next Saturday. We'll be there live on TNN. Then to Hickory, North Carolina. We'll have that one for you as well. That was scheduled to be the season closer, but the snow changed all that, and the season will instead end in Atlanta. Todd Bodine with a little bit more breathing room, but now he's going to have to work lap traffic, and this might be an opportunity for Chuck Bound. Here's your Napa Field standing update. Napa, because there are no unimportant parts. Roy Payne going another lap down here.
Boy, you're talking about snow. I went hunting up the sanctuary in Michigan this weekend. Boy, was it cold and snowy up there. That was a lot of fun. I'm paying the slip off go hunting. You know that?
Yeah.
Fishing and goofing off. I'm getting pretty good at it. Goofing off part.
You deserve it.
Oh, yeah. Look, here comes Chuck Bound. Micah, I'm thinking you're figuring this deal out. He laid back, he got him cooled down, and here comes the next run at him. Because we saw him lose a little bit of ground.
Well, and he's coming right up on him as Todd gets to traffic. Now, Richard Lassiter moves over. The high point betting number 5. But now Bound's in a good position because they're coming up on a pack that includes Ward Burton, Dave Rezendes, and Rodney Combs, which are not really slow cars.
No, and that presents a problem for the leader more than the guy running second, because the leader's got to make a decision. Do you drive him outside, inside? And once you make that decision, the guy second, he really closes the door and shoves you around a little bit. So traffic can be a big factor right here. No doubt that we see the 63 car pull right in here, Mike. He sees that traffic up there. He wants to be as close as he possibly can as he comes up traffic, maybe take advantage of it.
Right.
So Bound sees it and knows there might be a chance for him to get around.
Whichever way Bodine looks, Bound is going to be looking the other way. And this pack of cars ahead is fast enough that you can't just easily dispense with them in one corner and get on by. Ahead of the race record speed right now. That record set back here in spring, the only other race they ran here at a 300 lap distance. Bound is there, looking for his first win in 2 full seasons for the Hubert and Jeff Hensley team, and reportedly they are looking for a sponsor for that team for next season.
Well, as good as this team runs, it's hard to imagine them not get a sponsor. The past championship team, along with the fact that every week he's right here. He's been knocking on the door. He's had a little bit of bad luck, but by knocking on the door, he's knocking on the back of this 34. He's ready now.
Ward Burton stays up high, and here come the 2 leaders. That will not be an opportunity for Chuck Bound. And they'll next move up on Dave Rezendes and Rodney Combs, who are battling side by side. Just ahead now, Bodine to the high side, as Rezendes had a look at the passing flag and dropped back in line. They'll have to go the highway around these 2 cars.
You know, we've got people, Mike, monitoring everything that happens on the radios, and some of the people said there's reporting fluid from the 87, then they're reporting fluid from the 2 car, and I'm noticing off turn 4, the thing looks like it's getting pretty slippery. It's just a matter of who's doing what. As everybody else is complaining, someone's putting something down on the racetrack.
The leaders are now clear of race traffic, so we'll take a break from Martinsville Speedway. 227 laps complete. We'll be right back. Under the green flag here, Joe Nemechek has come to pit road.
Yes, we're here. The right front tire is still giving a problem. It's still rubbing. That's the reason Joe has slowed down. That's where we'll be seeing the smoke from. So they're having to stop under the green again and change right side tires. I don't know if Joe's got enough time to make up another lap. This is tough break for him. We're going to take a look at that tire when they get it off and see if it's still putting a big cut in it. But a lot of trouble.
one lap and perhaps two. I believe two, getting slowed down, making the stop, and coming back out under green.
He went down too, Mike, but he's about a quarter of a straightaway behind the leaders. And with those fresh tires on that car, I don't doubt that he won't be able to run right up there and get that lap back. But he's got another one down yet.
And the leaders are keeping things busy. Todd Bodine, youngest of the brothers that have won a bunch of races here at Martinsville. Jeff Bodine is the only driver to win here in modified, Busch Grand Nationals, and Winston Cup. Of all the drivers that have contended on this speedway in its long and colorful history. Bound had a good run at him right there.
Looked like the 34 car wiggled a little bit, getting down in the corner. He knows he left the door open, and he's got it open again. Here's the 63 down there. We've seen Chuck Bound in that 63 get under him several occasions, but could never pull the pass off. Close down in here. Boy, he can get there and get under him, but he just can't make the pass. Yet. It's not over.
Bound has the brakes and the handling, but Bodine seems to have the motor and the torque to pull up off the corner here.
That's where the handling ought to be good on that outside. If Bound can do anything with it when they go around lap traffic, Bound should be better. I'll tell you, Chuck's car is able to stay so much lower right there. Never get totally in beside him for a lap or two.
But still, he's got to get off the corner.
Yep. And right behind this, while this race is going on, Nemechek came into view just about, there he is, but it's the second car back behind him. That's how much difference those new tires. He had a problem, had to put new tires on.
But Nemechek is 2 laps down.
Yeah, but what's going to enter this? Nemechek is definitely way faster than either one of these guys. If he gets under him, is he going to be able to take the second place guy by the first place guy?
That's a good point.
He might be able to drive outside of him. He's so good right now. His tire, oh yeah. I was going to say those new tires, pretty peppy.
Yeah, but still a lot of smoke.
Caution's out.
Turn 4, Robert Presley has spun around.
Nemechek's coming wide open to get that lap back, and there's Presley sitting up there. Boy, he locked the brake up or he'd got into it.
So Nemechek does not get back one of his 2 laps this time.
Yeah, and he was probably 1 lap away from getting it back.
60 laps to go. And this will be an interesting restart. With the caution flag out, we'll take this pause for Martinsville Speedway and be right back. Welcome back to Martinsville, Virginia. 58 laps to go. Todd Bodine, the only one of the 3 racing brothers never to have won at Martinsville, is in the lead here over Chuck Bound, David Green, Steve Grissom, and Ernie Irvin. Let's show you what happened to bring out this 8th caution flag of the day. Top of the screen.
Yeah, that's Presley. It looks like he got in there real hard right in the middle of 3, slid up across 4th turn. Boy, while this was going on, Joe Nemechek was trying to make a lap back, coming in there wide open. Almost got into Presley.
Presley is 16 laps down. Had an early oil leak problem they had to repair on the Rick Mast car that he's driving today. Not sure what he'll do the rest of the season or next year. Getting set for the restart 1 lap from now. Joe Nemechek is at the end of the longest line. Let's show you the cars on the inside that are on the lead lap. First, there's Todd Bodine in 34, Chuck Bound in 63, David Green in 44, Steve Grissom 31, Ernie Irvin in 74, Ricky Craven in 99, Jimmy Hensley in 75, Tom Peck in the number 19, Dennis Setzer in 59, and Mike Wallace in the 9, Tracy Leslie 72. Those cars are on the lead lap. There they are on the inside row.
Boy, this restart, Mike, the 34 car has been so strong motor-wise. On these restarts, he's really been killing them, taking off. If 63 can stay with him, he might have a shot at him right after this restart. But look, watch how he gaps him right there. He's got a car length right now, car length and a half. See if Bound can get down that inside and race with him.
Good thing for Bound that Ward Burton decided to battle Bodine off turn 2, and they almost run out of room there. Bodine's cars work better a little higher on the racetrack.
Yeah, he needs the whole racetrack. He needs to be able to come off of that corner and make that wide swing. Oh, look at Chuck Bound. He's trying hard. He got the back end broke loose on his car. But it seems like Todd Bodine needs that entire surface to make that run and be able to come off wide off of this corner.
He tangos with The number 2 of Ward Burton. Back to turn 3 they go. Can they keep this up for 54 laps?
I don't know. Here's Chuck Bound. He's going to try that inside. But the problem is you just can't do it 3 wide. But we might see an attempt at it. That leader's going to be hard. Oh, Chuck backed out of it for him. I mean, he had a good enough count. Oh, look here. 2 got tangled up. Now we got Chuck Bound up beside the 34. The best run he's had him in turn 3 and 4. You can't get off a 4 as good as you can off 2. But now Bound's car breaks loose on the inside.
Tried to put the power down a little too soon. Couldn't do it. What a great show. Todd Bodine hangs on to the lead after bouncing off Ward Burton. Chuck Bound capitalized, but couldn't get off the corner on the bottom.
Well, look at this 44 of David Green. Now that Bound's car is giving him a little bit of trouble getting loose, 44 is wanting a shot at that second place. And there's Grissom making a strong move inside.
David Green needs to put a car between himself and Grissom because that's 10, not just 5 points.
There we see Grissom pull that down today. These guys, it looked like Bound might have really got aggressive after the 34 car on that restart and hurt himself just a little bit. It'd take a while for the tires to come back, get that car back under him.
You know, it's a good thing they've got that yellow concrete curbing, or they'd be running low all the way down to the infield fence.
Well, it's a good thing they got that concrete wall to the outside because they tried even wider out there front straightaway. They were 4 abreast a minute ago.
As you look at the top 5 as you ride along with 4th place Steve Grissom. Ernie Irvin's got his hands full for 5th. Ricky Craven taking a run at him, but lap traffic changed that. And there's a little smoke out on Nemechek again, especially at turn number 2. He may not be putting anything down on the racetrack. Up front, Todd Bodine's car, you see they're working way high in turn number 2. See if Chuck Bound can close in.
Yeah, and here he comes again, Mike. You know, man, that's one of those deals. You can catch him, but you can't finish him off. And it's nothing to do with the way Chuck Bound drives that race car. When Chuck has to pinch his car down on that inside, he can't use that throttle as much as he wants to. 3 wide temporarily because they know better. 2's a handful in this corner.
Ricky Craven had a chance at 5th place there, but couldn't get down into the corner. Now that time, back up front, Bound has another good, strong run at Todd Bodine.
He was all the way under, Mike, just like so. Right? He was up under the 34 car, entering turn 3.
And now David Green's going to be a player in this battle for the lead.
Bound's car, as they go down in the corner, will run right on that inside, stay lower. Now Bound's making a sweep, see if he can cut the car under him up off the corner. There he goes, looking to the inside. He's up beside him, going down in turn 1. We've seen him make this move and be this far up on him several times. But right here, he can't get there. He's got the power down a little bit better right there.
Well, Line's car wiggles just a little coming off the 2.
Now, a while ago right here when Bound got back, oh, they get together going in the corner.
Oh, and Bodine's around. Caution.
The bad part about being around right there, you can't get the car moving again until all the entire line moves by.
10th caution flag today. I'll tell you, that's a shame, because what a battle Todd Bodine and Chuck Bound were having there.
They were going at it as hard as they could go. We've seen Bound's car be a little loose when he gets on that inside. Looked like he got in. The back end broke loose a little bit. Slid up, got into Todd Bodine.
We're under caution. It'll be a quick one, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back to Martinsville.